behind the white line, because in 3, 2, 1, go.
Another one. Match number 52 gets underway here at SunDome. Velocity Raptors for the Red Alliance go push through the neutral zone and really just shuffle up the fuel that was there. They don't bring much of it back into the Red Alliance zone with them, and the scoreboard kind of reflects that. 13 points so far for Red, moving up to 16, which will just barely let them win the autonomous period. Actually 17 now to it was 15 at the time. Sleepy autonomous period gives way to a teleoperated period where Blue Alliance will start us off with the first Alliance shift. And we've got one Blue Alliance machine in a scoring position back there. That is Stormbots from Vancouver from the bottom right corner of the field. They're able to pick up just a few points there, and then they make room for Chuck, who's kind of towards the center near the Alliance tower. But as per the usual, they have to launch fuel way up into the air and watch it come back down, which takes a little while to dial in. They'll head back to the neutral zone to source more fuel while the shift changes. They do have 71 points on the board, which is a pretty good place to be. Velocity Raptors just totally stuck here beside the Riverbots machine. Riverbots trying to completely lock down their access. That is the downside. I mean, I've talked about a lot of the positives of these just-in-time designs. The downside is that you are extremely vulnerable to defense because you have no buffer in the event of a starvation strategy, and that starvation strategy was effective there by the Riverbots, keeping that Velocity Raptors machine away from the fuel and holding them to just 33 points so far. Blue Alliance has now exceeded the threshold for the Energized bonus RP. They're at 112 pieces of fuel scored for 112 points. And that shift comes to a close, and the Red Alliance still in lockdown mode here thanks to the Blue Alliance's defense. Velocity Raptors unable to access any of the fuel, and no other red robots in a scoring position. Actually, one red robot down for the count in blue turf. That's alternating current from Shelton, stuck on some fuel, and they'll need somebody to get them out of the ball pit over there. 27 seconds left to play. Blue Alliance with 123 points. They'll do one or two last scoring cycles here. We see Chuck and Stormbots doing what they can to just provide an insurance buffer just in case one of these Red Alliance machines starts scoring on them, although Velocity Raptors not moving their intake down, which makes me wonder if actually they're having a hardware issue there. 5 seconds left. And last second scoring here. Stormbots 28-11, scooping up about 10 points there as the match comes to a close. Qualification match number 52, 165 points to the Red Alliance's 71. There'll be 4 ranking points for each of our Blue Alliance teams, providing about 1 point worth of boost on the leaderboard, or 1 position worth of boost, 2 actually, for 2 of those teams. And Red Alliance